What's up, gamers? Mass Gamer here. Today I am going to bring you another one of my weapon reviews. Today we're going to start out with the final of our assault rifles with the FAD. High rate of fire, high magazine capacity, overall decent weapon. So we're going to start out with a spray comparison. This is with no attachments, no proficiencies. First we'll do aiming. First we'll do hip fire, and then we'll do aiming down the sights. You can see it stays fairly accurate for this type of weapon, and you'll also notice the high rate of fire, and that's with no proficiency. Now we're going to go ahead and add the kick proficiency, give you a little bit of an idea of what the difference is going to be. Kick and a red dot sight. So you can see with this one, if you're going to be spraying up close, you usually want to stop about halfway through because that's where you really lose your accuracy. So there's a pretty notable increase in the accuracy. There you have a little bit of an upward kick as far as the spray goes there, but overall, really accurate weapon, and it is definitely good to use. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a gameplay. We've got Domination on Dome, and you're going to see here this is a highly mobile weapon. It feels really lightweight. One of the bad things about it is that the damage level is low, but its high rate of fire does make up for some of that low damage. It is also another benefit to this is it is highly accurate at a long range as well. So you can use thermal sight if you want, or whatever you want to do with this thing. It's pretty versatile as far as this weapon goes. High rate of fire. Definitely a good weapon to use if you like to run and gun. Feels a little bit more like an SMG than it does an assault rifle, which is good for some people and bad for others. But basically, this weapon, what I prefer to use on it, the iron sight is kind of a mixed bag. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's pretty good. I can use it either with the iron sight or with a red dot. I like to use a red dot when possible if I don't need to use another attachment there. With this one, you don't really need any other attachment just because it's overall good as it is stock. So if you are going to use any attachments on it, I'd say use either red dot or extended mags. As far as the proficiency goes, I would suggest kick like all the other assault rifles. It does give you that an extra accuracy bonus there if you're full spraying nonstop. So going back to the ratings with this weapon, I rate things in 4 different categories. First one is power. That's the amount of damage that you're going to be able to deal out with this weapon. Accuracy and reliability. That's going to be your overall accuracy and how reliable is it going to be in a gunfight. The next one is going to be the movement. How quick is it? How much does it bog you down? Do you move quickly with it? Is the aiming down the sight time quick? First strike, that's going to be if you run toe-to-toe, face-to-face with somebody, who's going to get those first rounds off, who's going to win that close-quarter combat battle. So with this one, I rate the power a 2. It is one of the lower-powered assault rifles, which is its biggest hindrance. If it had a little bit higher on the damage rate that it does, this would probably be one of the best, if not the best, assault rifle in the entire game. So the power rating gets a 2. Accuracy and reliability, this is a very accurate weapon, even up to long ranges and in close quarter situations. I do rate it a 4. Movement, this is a very light assault rifle. You're able to run and gun, move real quick with it, and the aiming down the sight time is pretty low for this type of weapon. So I rate it a 4. And then as far as the first strike, I also rated a 4. This weapon is one of the best assault rifles. It does a really good job in a lot of different situations. If you're kind of a spray and pray person, this would be a good weapon for you to do the rate of fire, and you're able to easily correct because of how accurate it is. As you can see right there, kind of able to correct once I saw that person and spray a little bit. So the overall rating for this weapon is going to be a 14. This weapon I suggest for all game types. Reason is that it's quick. I mean, you can jump and do a 180 and land and get a quick acquisition of your target. Pretty versatile weapon. You can use it for pretty much any game type, even free-for-all, and use lots of different attachments with it if you prefer. So it's overall a good weapon used for pretty much any game type. Player skill level, this would be a good weapon to start out for someone just starting out, but because the unlock is a little bit further down the road, You might not be a beginner by the time you first use this weapon. However, anybody is able to use it. I rate it on 3 different types. There's good players, which are people that are putting up consistently large numbers in this game. Then you're going to have the average Call of Duty player, which is what I consider the majority of the community that does play Call of Duty. And then you're going to have the beginner, which is somebody that either doesn't have a whole lot of experience with first-person shooters or Call of Duty in general and is just kind of starting out. But this one, player skill level, definitely anybody can use this weapon and do some damage with it. Player types, I also have this broken up into 3 categories. I have a defensive, which would be somebody that's either camps a lot, defends flags, defends bomb sites, kind of sit in one spot a lot, definitely can do some damage with it. The moderate player, they're more of a stick and move, play in the middle of the map. You can also use this weapon well. And then you have your aggressive player, though. They're ones that are always the first one to the objective, rushing everybody in your face, always running around, and you can definitely do some damage with this as well. So all player types can definitely use this weapon at a high level. So this is a very versatile weapon. Now, as far as the class setups for this weapon, this is a very versatile weapon, so if you want to use some different perks and whatnot, you can feel free to do so, because the good level of this weapon is going to give you a little bit more flexibility with what type of perk setups you use. But for optimum results, I suggest using sleight of hand. That extra fast reload time is definitely going to save your hide in situations where you're coming up against multiple enemies, or your aim is off the first round and you're able to get away from it and reacquire your target. For the second one, I suggest either Assassin, Hardline, or Quick Draw in that order. Assassin's definitely good for this one, as is Hardline if you don't need that additional cover by using Assassin. And Quick Draw is always good to give you that additional first strike bonus. And then the third one, which I'm gonna definitely suggest you use with all the assault rifle classes, is Stalker. Give you that extra running around, running gun, juking out your enemies thing. So definitely would suggest using that with this class. So I'm going to cut this one short. The gameplay is a little bit longer here. Not too much more I can say about this weapon to wrap up our assault rifle reviews here. So I'll just give you a recap. There's a lot of pros on this one. It's fast, light, high rate of fire, good accuracy at all ranges. Just an all-around good weapon to use, and I suggest using it if you don't. The cons for this weapon is definitely the damage. It does have something left to be desired in this area. If it had a little bit more damage rating, it would definitely be one of the best weapons in the entire game. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy our gun reviews here. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I'll go ahead and let you finish that up. And then we're going to go ahead and move into the SMGs next, which I've already been working on, so hopefully you'll enjoy those. And if you do like our videos, please subscribe. We do continue to appreciate your support, and until next time, the Masked Gamer is out.
Predator missile ready for deployment. Care package on the way. UAV online. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Losing A. Delta has Juggernaut. UAV spotted. We lost Alpha. UAV online. Securing Alpha. Care package on the way. Friendly assault drone inbound. A secure. Losing Bravo. All positions locked down. Hold your positions. Predator missile ready for deployment. Delta, you've got a friendly Cobra inbound. Losing C. Friendly Predator missile inbound. We lost C. Delta airstrike on the way. package on the way. We've lost the lead. Enemy UAV spotted. Securing Bravo. Enemy recon drone incoming. Mission directive failed. We'll have to send in Bravo team.